Norma was actually a Jedi Master. After a couple of days together, he took notice of Yoda and his friends' capabilities, and that their connection to the Force was unusually strong. So, he then offered to train them as Padawans. The two would accept and then return to Coruscant, where Yoda then began his new life as a Jedi. How did Yoda become a Jedi?
20-1, Dave, let's get it. I never reacted to this song because I saw it before and thought it was 21. I didn't know it was a different thing. I love
that. Look, 20-1. Look at the time, it's 20-1. I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's 20-1. Feds behind me. Look, 20-1. Look at the time, it's 20-1. I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's 20-1. Feds behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20.
This nigga said, look at the time, if it's 20-1. That's 140 for those of us who math stupid. You know what I'm saying? He said, look at the time, it's 20-1. If we catch the guy, it's 20-1. That means 20 to like 1 year to 20 year sentence. But he's singing it while niggas in this little angelic bag. I told you, Dave has like this elegant, just like now, like a hood elegant though. Like the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like he eating that Roscoe's chicken and waffles, but he's using a toothpick. You feel me? A very respectable kind of bougie.
If we catch him, it's 20-1. Feds behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20-1. I make a call, I'm getting him touched. 20-1, 20-1, yeah. Made in the street, my nigga nearly got done for an AM. He went on a run, he was staying with me. I told my girl that we can't be together, she's crying, it's something I hate.
And I just want to say, like, if y'all niggas ever wonder why I fuck with Spilt Milk so much, because I'm just going to say he was not harboring a fugitive. He did not know, right? But when I was running from the feds, I was staying with my man with no doubt. And that's a certain type of love, because hypothetically, if he did know, that would take you risking your own freedom, your own life, even though you did nothing. You have nothing to do with what I was doing, but you just got so much love for a nigga, or you just have so much selflessness that you would allow me or allow this hypothetical person to come stay at your shit in your fucking college dorm room, damn near motherfuckers like a sardine can on this lit ass bed on dead homies. But like, you would let a nigga do that means a lot to a nigga. It means that you really, you know what I'm saying? Because selflessness ain't no better sign of love than selflessness. And that's a little fucked up, but it's truth. If somebody would put you before themselves, that's real love. And so I bet as people reacted to this song, maybe people didn't even like catch that bar right there. Not that they didn't catch it, or maybe it just didn't stand out. But that's the thing about Dave. One, I feel like this nigga's rapping to me. Pause is crazy. Like, I feel like he's talking, like me and this nigga having a conversation, and it's crazy how me and this nigga from across the world have a lot of similarities, or, you know, at least some kind of similarities, right? And a lot of people might not touch that because, and it's just so real. A lot of, like, Dave has a street past or whatever, you know, ties to certain things, and there's certain sets of consequences, I say, that you wouldn't, unless you really lived it, you wouldn't know it. So that's how, as a dude who's lived through some of those experiences, I can tell when it's real. Because when Dave says, and now my dog, or Burna Boy says it, but now my dog's off probation, another 5 years on location, a nigga getting off probation, like, that just sounds like you don't know what that means. And bring girls to his location. It's not like, oh man, I know you really went through that. Because that moment, nigga, you damn near cry. Like, that moment when you're finally free again, and like Dave saying, like, a lot of Dave's homies probably been on probation for longer than he's been hot. They've never even got to see what it was like. My YouTube channel, like, I had started YouTube full time while I was on federal probation, as most people know. I used to be on a house arrest monitor and shit in my videos and shit. And it wasn't just that I'm off probation that was so beautiful, but it was that I could finally experience what life is now. I wasn't a drug dealer. I wasn't in trouble. I wasn't like, the threat of the next trouble always looming was no longer there because I wasn't actively putting myself into dangerous situations. And that feeling of not only being free from probation, but free from the confinements that old lifestyle put upon me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, nigga, get goosebumps just thinking about what it was like getting off probation. So when a nigga, that real shit, when you talk that real shit, it's gonna touch real niggas. Pause. God damn, Dave's good. I didn't realize I was 40 seconds in and I talked for damn near 5 minutes. God, that nigga is amazing. Jesus. KBD award.
In the street, my nigga nearly got done for an AM. He went on a run, he was staying with me.
Go ahead.
I told my girl that we can't be together. She's crying, it's something I hated to see. Really, I struggle to stay on my feet. I'm looking for her and the lady I meet. I got 2 letters that you're gonna see if you're someone.
And that should be definitely tough. I seen this meme the other day that says the hardest part of people always talk about how hard being in a toxic relationships is, but nobody ever talks about what that first one is like. And I got a little situation right now. Beautiful girl, right? But like, you gotta think about it. Like, queso, y'all know how I get out. I never really had no girlfriend before my entire life. I just been out here running through these little hoes and these little strippers and all them kind of shits. And so then when you see like, oh, this bitch ain't doing all this extra over dramatic and shit for attention or affection, it's just like, you motherfucker just will ask for attention and affection. It's crazy. It's definitely crazy feeling. It's a crazy experience. And there we go. You just talking. We're all alone in this together. You know, it's such a perfect title because although so many of our situation struggles or things that we're going through feel so individual, feel like you're the only one going through this bitch, you're not. We all have variants of, not we all, but you'll find another nigga in this world with the same exact problems as you or variants. And the craziest thing is he also feels alone in this thing too. You know what I mean? And you feel alone and I feel alone in my certain things, but there's people who are just like us and who go through shit just like us and have made it through the shit we're going through the other end. And sometimes you don't see that. You just feel so alone in it. So like, that's such a beautiful, like, you know, it's a contradiction in itself, but we're all alone in this together because it's the idea of being alone is the illusion or the isolation we create. But if we're all doing this, we're all alone in it together.
On my feet, I'm looking for her and the lady I meet. I got 2 letters that you're gonna see.
Oh my God, bro, I almost paused it again and said that shit again. Like, bro, God, this nigga can rap.
To stay on my feet, I'm looking for her and the lady I meet. I got 2 letters that you're gonna see if you're someone that wanted away in the beef. A and the E, playing with me. We send him up to his maker to me.
This nigga say he got 2 letters that you finna meet if you're playing with me. The A and the E, come on, bro.
Way in the beef, A and the E, playing with me. We send him up to
oh, did he hit the note?
wanted away in the beef, A and the E, playing with me. We send him up to his maker to me.
Go meet him.
I stay on the street.
I stay on the street.
There's no love. 20 to 1. Look at the time, it's 20 to 1.
Let's get it.
I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's 20 to 1. Feds behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20 to 1. I make a call, I'm getting him touched. 20 to 1.
20 to 1.
Yeah. 20
Yeah.
to 1. Look at the time, it's 20
Yeah.
to 1. I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's
20 to 1,
Feds
nigga.
behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are
20 to 1.
I make a call.
That's all I had to say.
Feds behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20 to 1. I make a call, I'm getting him touched. 20 to 1, 20 to 1, yeah. Man tried to stick me 2 months back. Hands on the wheel so the car don't crash. Run up on me, there's a price to pay. Dog, I ain't taking card or cash. I really did it with class, no maths. Mine don't matter when heart don't match. A good girl like Pokemon, easy to see but hard to catch. I'm so
Ooh, he said these hoes like you gotta be out here like Ash. Everybody want their little Pikachu, but them motherfuckers just be running and squirrely and making you take them on dates and shit. You like, bro, I'm not, nigga, I keep it P. Come on, baby.
Real that it's hard to go like Pokemon. Easy to see but hard to catch. I'm so real that it's hard to cap. I've been low so it's hard to brag. I've been hurt so it's hard to love. Mum needs it so it's hard to have. Any ride out, I'm good to go. Bro's got my back, it's good to know. If she a 9, that's good to see. If
And you know, another thing, that topic that Dave explores, and it's just so like dope to me, is like first generation's wealth, right? He always explores this topic, whether consciously or just subconsciously, because it's what he's going through, but it's first generation wealth. The first person to genuinely, actually, what we call in this world, make it. The first person to do that. And not burden isn't the good word, but you're then going to try to pull everything up with you, and it might hurt you. You might be trying to do certain things, and it might hurt you. It's going to be expensive. You're going to have cousins. Christmases are going to hit you in the fucking pockets. Shit like that's going to happen. But it's just such a, like, it's such a dope topic because it's beautiful. I mean, that's the goal. I mean, someone's got to make it better, and the fact that you are that person who made it better, there's no monetary value that will supersede that. The betterment of your last name will be much better than you keeping $400, $300, $1,000. So you send that $400 to him and to her and to all of these people in hopes of the betterment, because you're looking at the bigger picture. But it's just like, I love that that's a theme that he talks about, because it's some real shit he's going through. The nigga's definitely rich, and I don't know if hella people in his family are hella rich. And if they were, I don't know about those people, how much they give their money out to the rest of the family. Not to talk about nobody's family or nothing, but if they were rich as Dave wouldn't have grown up like Dave if those family members were Dave. So Dave is the first of the Dave archetype.
Good to go, bro's got my back, it's good to know. If she a 9, that's good to see. If she a 10, she's good to roll. Man, clout chase is tough to watch. Bad friends is tough to drop. Enough man try by respect, that don't work cause it's tough to cop. Sometimes it's tough to think, no liver left, it's tough to drink. Through the noise, it's tough to hear. Through the pressure, it's tough to live. Through the wire and through the wall. Through the sea and through the earth. Through the fire and through the war. Through the death and through the birth. Through the pleasure and through the pain. Through the drought and through the rain. Through the dark and through the day. Through the love and through the hate. 20 to 1, look at.
And it's like, the reason why Dave is just going to always be better than an artist like Ren, it's not just because he just is, because he literally just is, but it's just the way his brain processes shit. Because if I came on here every day and told you that it's rainbows and fucking candy canes every day, I'd be lying to you. And I'd eventually look like one of those corny, over-positive ass niggas on the internet, right? But then if I come to you every day and tell you about how dark and evil the world, and there's no happiness, and there's no laughter, and there's no joy, and it's misery, and thoughts of self-deletion are acceptable and good, you know, I would hope you guys would look at me as the same kind of corny, asshole, miserable fuck on that end of the spectrum too. And so the truth of life would be that we should all exist in some kind of middle. This shit ain't all good, but nigga, it could get a lot worse. Nigga, I done seen niggas eating out of trash cans. On dead homies, some of y'all niggas might have ate out of trash cans. Can you trash can eating ass niggas tell everybody else it could get a lot worse than this bitch? So that's the reality of life. Yeah, nigga, I was out here, I did a lot of jail time and shit. I have great, loving, supportive family and parents. I talk about that all the time. I talk about the only reason I even became the way I am is because I was actively going against the value system established upon me as a kid. This wasn't in the norm for me to do. It wasn't like they were supporting me. Nigga, I used to go, like, in bad acts, I used to go to jail and I would not call anybody from my family. I would not do it. I would much rather sit in this bitch until they sentence me than call one of my family members. Maybe screw. I might call him, but it's not that he wouldn't get me out. It's just I feel some kind of shame, and it's like I went so against the grain and bumped my head as was told. I'd be feeling crazy to, like, after I bumped my head, running this bitch like, oh, I bumped my head. You know, you literally told me not to do that shit. So, yeah. Remember how we got on this shit. This nigga Dave be like therapy for a young nigga. I done told you about my new little bitch, about how I used to go to jail, but I got good family. That this nigga eat at Roscoe's with a toothpick. You never know where this is going.
Through the day, through the love and through the hate. 20 to 1, look at the time, it's 20 to 1. I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's 20 to 1.
20 to 1!
Behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20 to 1. I make a call, I'm getting him touched. 20 to 1, 20 to 1, yeah. 20 to 1, look at the time, it's 20 to 1. I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's 20 to 1. Feds behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20 to 1. I make a call, I'm getting him touched. 20 to 1, 20 to 1, yeah.
It's the Planet Fitness.
Hey, shut up. That was a certified vibe check. Here comes another reaction from me right here. Wow, music video by me right there. Pow, click on it, show me some love. You watch this video this long, and you just saw my pick fly out of my hair. Hit that thumbs up button, because if you don't hit that thumbs up button, you're a hoe, and your granny's a hoe, and your uncle's a bitch. I'm out of here. You know you love your uncle.